drivers. Just stop you there, let's have a look. I'm sorry, Mark, because that is Rubens Barrichello, who has had all sorts of problems there. Just came up very smartly behind us. Rubens Barrichello off the track, and a bit like Juan Pablo Montoya yesterday, facing a bit of a run back to the pits.
This is going to be really difficult for Barrichello now. He's got this big long run back to the pits, and he's going to be full of frustration. This is not the time that he needs to be having an upset like this off the racetrack. He's really going to be in a big sweat and a panic. As you can see, look, he's got to find his way back, and it's going to be a big issue.
I think Tony just caught the end of that spin, but if you don't want something to happen at your home Grand Prix, crikey, this is it.
Well, this is that spare car, and of course it could be set up for Michael Schumacher as well, so they'll have to change things over with the seats and the pedals. So Rubens is now going to be tested to his full degree for his fitness, but his temperament's going to be tested as well, Mark, isn't it?
He's been running throughout that interview, close to 30 degrees. I don't know what it's like inside that suit as well, Mark. It'll be very, very hot work indeed for Rubens Barrichello. The race due off in 20 minutes' time. And just give us a quick feeling about what's going to happen to him now, Mark, when he gets back there.
He's almost going to be at some point of exhaustion, because, you know, like the heat's going to be triple inside that helmet and that suit. You can see him like just jogging down there, but he's got to get his mind together. He's got to pull himself into shape. He's got to settle. He's got to make sure that he's going to be prepared for this race. And he's now got a 2-hour Grand Prix ahead of him.
What do you think, Tony?
Well, I'm just thinking of his record here.
Just look at this feverish activity going on here on Rubens Barrichello, and all of Brazil will be holding its breath, really, looking at these pictures. Barrichello's so keen to win here. He's got a miserable record on his home Grand Prix. Just to tell you what's happened if you're just joining us on ITV, the Brazilian Grand Prix is 15 minutes away, and Barrichello came off really on the formation lap, wasn't it, really? And he's now, time is of the essence. Tony?
Well, the pit lane closes very soon, should close at 1:45. They might just do it. Mark's just looking at his watch there. There's the big cheer you can hear coming from the grandstand. Their hero, Rubinho, the guy that was born just on the other side of the circuit here, started racing here at 8 years of age. Last year, they had hydraulic failure in this Ferrari as well. A disappointment, terrible for a racing driver, I think.
This is immense pressure on this guy. I mean, just think about it. Look at the crowd now, they're roaring, but just think he's got it all on his shoulders. Everybody who's here is in a red shirt, and Barrichello's the boy. And I feel for the guy at this point. He's now got to turn it on, and I really hope he does.